All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Cassie Johnson, and I am the Executive Director of the Lake Mills Chamber and Development Corporation. And I was telling Mr. Kem this, I hope that you don't associate my face with end of summer and more with happy beginnings, right? Okay. I want to start off with thanking a few of our sponsors who supported this year's Back-To-School Breakfast. We have David's Marketplace, MBT Bank, Citizens Community Credit Union, Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, and Word of Faith Dominion Church. So thank you to those sponsors. And then I'd also like to introduce my board. So I will start off with our president, Luann Schulbrock, who's with Koloff Digital. Just give a wave there. My vice president is Jackie Viella with Don's Motor Mart and Dave's Auto. And we got her this morning instead of Don, so. My treasurer is Angie Thompson. She's with WCTA. And then my other board members include Anna Steeney from Uptown Fitness, David Taft from MBT. Claps for everybody. Kathy Bernhardt from Winnebago Insurance Agency. Julie Connor, David's Marketplace. Matt Moracle of the Lake Mills Library. And then your own very own Chris Rugney from the Lake Mills School District. And then I also want to introduce city council members for anybody who's new, maybe doesn't know, or maybe you know the name and not the face. Today we have Mayor Scott Flugum here. And Joe Jamgard, council member. And then also Laurel Damakos is here. And then we also have Katie Peterson and Bob Storby and Tony Sorensen are the other council members, which I don't know if any of them are here today. But, all right. I also want to give a thank you to Ruth Ann Willier for the fresh baked rolls and to David's for preparing fruit. We asked them for fruit and we got cheesy hash browns instead, or also, so that's a bonus. I hope that you like that addition this morning. And then to Swallow Coffee House for our coffee. As we get started with our program, I want to take a few moments to express our gratitude for all that you do. Our school, its teachers, administration, and staff do for our community. Schools are the foundation of any thriving community. They are where our children learn the skills they need to succeed in life. They are also where our young adults develop the character and values that will make them good citizens. We are so lucky to have dedicated teachers in our community. You inspire our children to learn and grow. You coach our kids to face challenges and develop perseverance. And you show our kids what community means. You make the community a better place. So thank you, Lake Mills School District administration, teachers, and staff for your dedication to our youth and to the community. We wish you a fun and fulfilling academic year. And now I will invite Pastor Doug Damakos to give us a greeting from La Mama.
Well, good morning. I do bring you blessings and greetings from La Mama. We love our acronyms, don't we? Stands for Lake Mills Area Ministerial Association. So I'd like to acknowledge and recognize the La Mama members who are here today. Would you please stand up? La Mama members? Daryl and Joyce, yeah? Great. Thank you. Now, believe it or not, next month, La Mama will celebrate 30 years. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Some of you aren't even 30 years old. 30 years of ministering alongside of the school here in our food bank, our assistance program, summer feeding program, and a lot of other things too numerous to mention. And we appreciate that partnership we have with La Mama. And 30 years ago, believe it or not, I was privileged to be a part of that first La Mama meeting. And September 15th, 1993, and guess where it was held? Right here in this building, at the invitation of Superintendent Dale Sorensen, Principal Jim Bryant, and elementary school principal Don Borey. I can still hear Don's deep, hearty laughter, can't you? Yeah. Well, on behalf of La Mama, I just want to welcome you back to another exciting year. I know you're excited, but there's a lot of unknowns in this next year. And that reminds me of a Bible story. It's a Bible story about Moses. when Moses was leading the children of Israel through the wilderness to the promised land, they were suddenly attacked by another nation. And he didn't know what to do, and God said, Moses, I want you to take your God rod. Your God rod, the same rod that you used to split the Red Sea and allowed the children of Israel to go through, and then it swallowed up the hotly pursuing Egyptian army. You remember that from Sunday school, the flannel graphs? Now I'm showing my age. Anyway, so that's what Moses did. He went up on the top of the hill and he held up the God rod. But Moses was just like you and me. While he held the God rod up, the army of Israel prevailed in the valley below. They won. They were winning over the enemy. They were winning the battle. But he was not a superhero. He was human, just like you and me. And his arms began to get